Yo, how are we doing? How are we doing? We're live, we're good. Oh boy, we got a big one today. We got a big one. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff. I just need to make sure that we're live and we're good. Again, this is my third stream, so I'm gonna make sure that that we're good. Let me chuck this in the Discord. Live right now. At everyone. Bang. Right. Are we good? Type in chat, just to make sure that we're good. If anyone can just type in chat, that'll be good. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, so as you can see by the title, and I guess thumbnail as well, basically there's a couple things going on today. So firstly, we're going to talk about H3H3. Basically, he did a video saying that he's suing 3 creators. If I remember correctly, where are they? It is Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron. Basically, he released a content nuke a while ago with his former co-host Hassan Piker, and then released this. So this is nuts. But after that, we'll be looking at this guy Mango, who apparently got kicked from Ludwig's where is it? He got kicked from somewhere. Hold on. He got kicked. He's no longer invited to any of his events, basically. So that's the whole thing with that. So yeah, let's start with the the H3H3 thing. Right, H3H3. I'm suing these 3 creators. Apparently, this is an absolute bomb. 1.1 million views. I mean, look, I say we just get into it.
Hi there.
Oh, that is loud.
My name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today, I invite you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Okay.
Let me tell you guys a story. About a year and a half ago, there's a big conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would
Is he talking about me? Is he talking about me? Okay. Nah, I mean, look, I remember that whole thing. It was literally just I think people like Pokimane were at the forefront, where it was literally just people would sit in the corner, literally eating food, not saying anything at all, wouldn't pause the video, wouldn't do anything right now. Obviously, I'm sitting here pausing the video, giving my own commentary on this, right? But people would literally just, watch hours worth of content, say nothing, eat food, upload it to YouTube, get 3 million views, make 10k in ad revenue. It was literally an infinite money glitch. I'm pretty sure people still do it, but it's definitely looked down upon now, I think.
Rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video. Here's what Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's literally you'll have the whole video, people would just sit in the corner, say nothing, eat food, and then just make absolute bank off it. I mean, again, it's an infinite money glitch, but goddamn, yeah, it's frowned upon, and for a good reason. It is basically just stealing content. I remember, back in the day, people used to literally, get bigger YouTubers' videos. I remember Laserbeam being one of them. People would literally get, a ninja clip of him, watching a video, and then put it onto his video. He didn't even react to Laserbeam's video, but the guy acted like he did, and put, Ninja reacts to Laserbeam, blah, 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 and just get, 1 million views off of that. He'd sometimes get more views on that video of Ninja reacting to Laserbeam than Laserbeam's actual video. It's stealing views from creators. It's basically just taking money right out of their pockets.
That issue. My video is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? I mean, people don't like injustice, and we all see this and know it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me, in which case I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned.
So in that regard,
wait, did it actually happen? XQC went on a debate. This guy does not have a neuron firing between both ears. What is he doing on a debate? No way this actually happened.
At all about like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
What?
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
Well, that's fair.
Watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, then watch your
Do
prime...
that.
Then watch
Bro,
your prime
do
content.
it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least.
The ultimate debate, bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why did I think of that first? I kid XQC, but he is not.
I can't believe I missed that. I actually didn't even know that happened. Oh my god, seriously?
Suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the ones I am suing, you'll see, are much, much worse.
Wait, so he's
now,
suing
ironically,
people that
after
react
this
to
debate
content?
And in the wake of this large conversation, the problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts, when Hassan gets up to go to the bathroom, or to eat, or to talk to his mom, or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time, and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people to leave the area around the main airport in Sana'a. Then this.
I've seen that so many times. I think Hassan's probably one of the worst ones. I don't really watch Hassan. I'm not really in the whole like political influencer space. But what I do know from Hassan is that he'll be watching a video. He'll literally sit there and just not commentate over it at all. Like he'll be watching a video against him, like something that's like targeting him, a video made about him. He'll literally just sit there and just not say anything at all. Like there'll be points made against him. He'll just be sitting there eating. It's kind of funny, but also extremely scummy. Like in all honesty, bro, especially like going to the toilet, like getting up and not pausing the video. He knows exactly what he's doing, but hey, he's making bank, so like
Do not the moral this operation will result in killing hostages in captivity.
look at him.
Well, I've been seeing
And it was in this setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't resist, they couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published?
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denim sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership.
Bro, it's literally
She's
an infinite
working
money
directly
glitch.
with the Snark subreddit moderator.
50,000 viewers? Do you know how much? Oh my god, these people are making
To siphon
bank.
views, and their intentions couldn't be clearer. Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the Nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew.
Wait, what are they doing? Here's a list of creators that supported our sub, either by engaging. If you're planning to watch along. Oh, wow. So they're literally like, they're kind of boycotting H3's channel by literally planning to watch H3's videos on these different Twitch channels. Oh, wow. Okay. So then the people here, Frogan, Denims, Casey Tron. So these are the three people that H3's suing for literally like kind of boycotting his content. If I'm getting that right. I don't know if I'm getting it right. This is the first I've ever heard of this, right? But that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Okay. Now it kind of makes a little bit more sense. At the start, I was kind of like, why is this guy suing 3 reaction Twitch streamers? Like, obviously it's annoying, you know, that they're taking your content, whatever. But I wouldn't have thought it was sue-worthy. This is kind of crazy. They're literally boycotting the guy. Like, that's basically what's going on here.
This video came out. The snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the snarkers, actually. Because of their predictability,
they're literally showing you who it is.
Like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter. So thank you, Snark.
That is
it's
so
one thing
good.
for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement, but how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a comment if you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
They're just straight up admitting it. What? No way.
If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
Is this Casey here? I mean, Casey sounds like a girl
Turns out they
name,
just do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried.
Literally just incriminating yourself.
Self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating? Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. So, it's a different type of commentary. It's commentary. Like, it's literally people reacting to content. People have been doing it for years. And a lot of the time, a lot of these Twitch streamers that do it are actually doing it fairly. You know, they make sure that they pause the video, talk about it, whatever. But so many people like XQC and Hassan, I think Asmongold's a little bit different. Asmongold, from what I've seen, I don't watch him religiously, but I've seen a few videos from him, like just from his stream highlights. He pauses the video, he talks, it's transformative. XQC and Hassan, on the other hand, yeah, it's basically just re-uploading the content. Like, it's crazy to me how they have a following, considering there's basically no personality in their reactions. They just sit and eat food. Like, what?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to
that is
terrible
genuine
video,
theft. Like,
follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes.
How does that happen? Seriously. Reacting to MasterChef? How? How does he get away with that? I don't understand. He's literally sitting in the corner, kind of smiling, chuckling, eating food. God damn, these guys are scamming a living. I know, obviously, like, the whole outdated thing of Twitch streaming being easy obviously doesn't exist. Like, I mean, obviously, streaming is a lot easier than a 9 to 5, but, like, bro, obviously there's a lot of stress that's involved. You know, you gotta sit in front of a camera for ages. You gotta do it every day or whatever. Like, there's a whole argument there. But, God, these guys are actually scamming a living. This guy Hassan doesn't do anything. He just sits there and eats food.
Sues everybody and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video. Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Casey Tron, the queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. Are you being serious?
Who's that? Oh, that's Casey Tron.
You think I made this?
Frogan, who, bless her soul, She's still rising.
Can I walk away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission? Can I use the bathroom?
I think I've seen her in a lot of YouTube thumbnails before. This person, Frogan. I don't know who she is. Apparently, she's just absolutely outrageous. Doesn't open her mouth when she actually reacts to content, but anytime she does open her mouth, it's just complete BS that comes out. Kind of like XQC. It's like, these people are so dumb, so stupid, they don't understand how the world works. So it's like, they'll sit there and not say anything when they're reacting to content, but whenever they do open their mouths, it's just like, oh my god, it's just the dumbest thing ever.
Please, I'll leave it playing.
No way.
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me.
That's literally just theft.
Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire
Wasn't
life.
even watching the video.
And Denim's the queen of self-owning. And my god, is she the queen of that.
It's very obvious.
Oh, so that's
from the way
Denim's,
that guy's
okay.
talking. He's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my god, bro, I love you. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun and is not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints. And let's start with my favorite of the three, the very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical Casey Tron.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch
Who is this person? Is this person actually popular? Okay, this is the thing with Twitch streaming. There are so many new people popping up every day. Like, I don't know if you guys realize that. The inflation of people going onto YouTube and Twitch and all that sort of stuff is so crazy to the point. This person could have 10 million followers. I don't know who it is. Like, literally 7 years ago, if you asked me to name every person with over 10 million subs, I could probably name it off the top of my head. I cannot do it now.
Without necessarily
who is this?
supporting Ethan Klein.
Just 3,000
so we're
subs.
gonna watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think? Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Casey Tron's. She smoked more than she spoke. Casey Tron smokes 42 times during her reaction. And just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be funny if she spent more
Bro,
time
imagine if you're someone that vapes or smokes, right? And you could literally just make it your job to go onto the goddamn trending page, wherever it is. Where's the trending page? Is it like, can I not find it? You can literally just go onto the trending page, go through each video. This has been a problem for years, by the way. This is not something that's been like, you know, something that's been around for a couple of years. People have been doing this for ages, right? I think Flight Reacts used to do this sort of thing where he'd literally just like, he'd literally go into his stream. Flight Reacts is good now. I watch Flight now. He's funny. But like back in the day, he'd literally just sit and just watch a video, have no reaction, and that would be it. All he used to do is just click on a random video, watch it, do whatever. Like, you can literally just smoke and vape throughout the whole thing, and no one will notice. No one will care.
smoking than she did talking, and thinking there was no way that that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes, 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking.
No!
She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking
Are you
than she
serious?
did
That's
talking
15
in her
minutes,
quote-unquote
40.
reaction. And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues. Indeed, Casey Tron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke.
Is that
And
on an actual legal document? Indeed, Casey Tron is too obliterated to comment.
Instead, stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes,
This can't be an
Tron
actual
smokes
legal
marijuana,
document. No
frequently
way.
in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers on 42 separate occasions. At one point, Casey Tron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her
They've
commentary...
time-stamped every time. Wait, 3 minutes more than Kate. They've literally time-stamped every time she smoked. Oh my god.
down to this.
I don't understand this
You're
bit
the
that he's
fucking man,
doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
See APMs coming out of Qatar.
What the
Well,
hell
you
is
kids
going
love anime,
on?
right?
He's read more books than
This
you
is
could
Chico,
ever
bro. I should be doing this. Oh my
What
god.
is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the
How come no one
plot.
told me about this infinite money glitch? This person's just smoking and raking in money.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you look? You think I made this?
Oh my god, she's gonna die.
Music video, Hassan.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. Without necessarily supporting.
Oh my god,
Ethan
these people
Klein.
are so dumb.
So we're gonna watch it. What the fuck is going on here?
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is so
These
that
people can't be that dumb. They're literally outright saying, oh yeah, a lot of people want to watch this without supporting Ethan Klein, so that's what we're gonna do. So everyone just like join in the stream so we don't give Ethan Klein money. That is crazy. Okay, it is fully justified that Ethan is actually suing these people. Because this is genuine theft. Like, bro, this is daylight robbery. They're literally stealing views from him, and views on YouTube is money. When you get views on YouTube, that translates to money. A lot of people think it's subscribers. No, no, no. It's all views. It is literally all monetized views when people watch ads on your videos. And these people are literally just on Twitch stealing that from them. The thing is with the people in that, like, subreddit, right? That are like, oh, all these streamers are gonna, like, steal money from Ethan Klein and, just literally sit there on stream, not barely react to it, just, like, play it on stream. I don't know if the people realize... all the money is just going to these streamers. Like, these people setting this up to, like, not support Ethan Klein, sitting there like, I hate Ethan Klein. What are you gaining from that? You're not actually making any money off this. It's literally just the Twitch streamers. Just the people like this smoking on stream for 2 hours that are profiting, not you.
people who don't want to support me can watch it through her is why copyright infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that.
That's actually true.
Especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least try to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost caught me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan. Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote,
well, it could be transformative. It could be seen as like, it's original content. Because, like, imagine if I got up right now. If I got up, just making sure I'm not wearing anything incriminating. Imagine I just got up and walked out, and you guys watched that as content. That's got to be transformative content, right? Me getting up and leaving the room. Hey, no one else is me, right? No one else can be me and get up and leave the room. But then I can just keep playing the video. So,
ethically,
oh my
hell
God.
yeah. Huh. Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say, dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 1 minute and 32 seconds?
oh my
It's been the
God.
same
Okay, my face game's in the way, but she's speaking down here.
shit over and over again. This video could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes.
Not a single thought going through her brain. It's an hour and 30 and 1 minute 30. What? God damn.
What commentary do you want me
This
to
is
add?
what I mean. These people are so dumb. I don't know who this is, by the way. I genuinely don't know. But from just her being a Twitch streamer and being in this lawsuit, someone that is literally trying to steal money from Ethan Klein by just sitting there, walking out of the room, reaction by exiting, as Ethan would say. Like, just by the way that these people talk, I can tell that they're so dumb, and that's why they don't speak in their videos and their streams. It's because they know anytime they open their mouth, stuff like this comes out.
Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's mentally ill, and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube. Are you gonna make at least one good point? What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing. You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the
I'll
bathroom,
leave it
please?
playing.
I'll leave it playing.
This into your
That's crazy.
apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What
And they were
happens?
fucking talking
But
about
you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like you get up and you go to the bathroom. You just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right? As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the Nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people.
Oh, so she
For the
knows.
H3H3 Reddit, Ethan is so pathetic.
She knows
Oh,
what
he's
she's
honestly
doing.
kind of bothered, having a great time. Exactly. We're gonna watch it live, yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to
Bro.
steal. They talk about watching ethics.
Literally just admitting it. How dumb can you be? Oh my god.
I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next is Denims. And honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but she was kind
Denim
enough to write her
Street.
name right at the top, just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denim Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the Nuke views. Yeah, I'm going to stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm going to stream it. That is very explicit. Denim said, quote, well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content. Your content? The Queen of Self-Owned.
Look, okay, this is the thing. Whether you like Ethan Klein or not, because, like, obviously a lot of people have different opinions on him. I remember the whole, like, Keemstar situation. A lot of people don't like H3H3. He's had a lot of stupid takes. He's had a lot of good takes. The thing is, whether you like him or not, you can't blatantly break copyright law and then sit there and be like, oh yeah, I don't care, you know, I'm just sitting here reacting to it. You guys can sit here and not give the guy views. Like, that's blatant theft. You're literally admitting it on stream. Bro, I hate people that, goddamn, what is it? I actually just hate people that sit there and blatantly break copyright law. But then because they can get away with it because, you know, Twitch and YouTube is kind of broken with copyright law. People get copyright strikes all the time when they shouldn't, right? Like, people... a lot of times I've talked about on my main channel, people getting copyright strikes for literally reacting to content, giving their own commentary, not re-uploading the actual video, but giving their commentary. And they sit there and say it's fair use, right? Like, the people, when they dispute the copyright strikes, they say it's fair use, and it doesn't matter. Because it's up to the person who gives the copyright strike to determine whether it was fair or not. Like, oh, it's such a broken system, and anyone that actually abuses it is genuine scum.
Included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
All right.
You do look
Literally,
better.
Mr. 305. I see it.
Dude, you should do this.
I have an alternate.
Literally is
We're
not
relying
saying
on
a
you to
single
stay
thing.
live so we don't give more views on the Nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it since he confirmed it's coming out today. We're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it. You know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe.
I love it
throw
as
a
she calls
prime-
it a terrible video and she watched the whole thing. Like, what?
If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here, because I'm gonna be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way, Denims had a very successful
One
stream.
second, my
Chef.
hat is choking me. Hold on. Oh. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I had my hat on too tight and I didn't want to do it on stream.
43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always delivering the goods. She went
No
on this
way she
dude's
put watch
podcast
party.
to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like I think filler content, like you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer, and I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that, because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million.
Like it's just so stupid. Oh, so yeah, it's okay if I do it to Vice because they're not one individual person, but then you also do it to Ethan Klein. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So, the filler content argument, apparently it's okay because I only do it to Vice. It's still illegal. It doesn't matter if it's a team. It doesn't matter if it's T-Series. People don't like T-Series because they're, like, essentially a content farm. But it's like, bro, you're still breaking copyright law. You can't do that.
Views. I only get like 500 viewers. I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator.
It's still
the majority
illegal.
of people said that they literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like the communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos, and they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos. They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Like, I'm
From
sure
the people
It's
that
just
I've talked
not
to,
fair
the
use
people
at
who
all.
watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like. Or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend, is called theft.
God.
And you're a thief. And now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses.
That
Now,
is
I want to make it
nuts.
clear again.
Okay, look, after that, I can absolutely say that that's warranted. Honestly, I kind of went into this thinking, oh, this might be a little controversial. I don't know how that has 144k likes, 10k dislikes. How does this have 10k dislikes? That is absolutely fair. Again, this is the first time I've literally ever heard of it. Before this video right here, I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, that's absolutely fair enough. Alright, that's the H3H3 thing. Where are we? That's 20 minutes. And we got another one. But before that, I want to... No, this is a live stream. Where are we? Let's move on to the next one because there's more stuff going on. Basically, let me start this recording again. Right, so Mango cart controversy, Beerio cart controversy with Ludwig. This one just slid across my desk. I'm kind of a little bit lost on what's going on. Apparently, Ludwig says that Mango is no longer invited to any of his events after making several people feel uncomfortable. Apparently, what happened? This guy Mango, who's like a pro apparently or something, made a bunch of people uncomfortable on stream. So firstly, we're going to play the clip, and then we have this guy who made an 8-minute video basically talking about the whole thing. Apparently, it's very messy, so let's just have a look.
You were gonna give me a full shot? That's fine.
Is it like good, like we have something or no?
So this is Mango up here, I'm assuming.
It's good.
Okay.
So he's drunk.
Mango, what are you doing? Dude, Mango is shit.
You have any Jaeger bomb, right?
No.
What's my birthday?
April.
No,
Mango was just humping the shit.
You gotta have a Jaeger.
What is he doing?
He's just humping shit.
Mango?
You're having one.
Huh?
Jaeger bomb?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Jaeger bomb.
Not. What is, bro? Mango, give Mango water. Look at this motherfucker.
I gave him the beer. Yep. Let him know, bro. Let him know.
Dude,
Can we zoom in on that?
Stan is the worst person.
No.
I mean, I feel like this looks like typical drunk behavior. We're gonna watch the whole thing, but
Oh yeah, he hasn't. That is very true.
This isn't Pete.
No. This is like stage 2. Honestly, this is sober. He's not fighting anyone.
He's trying to fight me.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
so was this what made her uncomfortable? Hold on, there's another one here.
See, we're not drunk, guys. Yeah, we're not drunk. But Mango, on the other hand.
Okay.
No. He's humping toes. No.
End the stream. End it.
Okay, this one's a bit more damning, I'll be honest. This isn't good.
Stream, Mango says.
She looks so uncomfortable. Hold on, let me get my face out. God damn.
Mango says.
Okay, okay. Oh god. Right, so obviously he's clearly drunk, okay? That's probably the first thing you need to keep in mind. But, oh, yeah, that's a little bit weird. Dude showed up to a drinking party named Beerio Kart and got drunk. W2F is happening to people. It's so weird. And everyone was streaming it as well. Okay, realistically, let's talk about this right now. If you're a huge live streamer, right, you go to a party that's being streamed to hundreds of thousands of people, because like this is Ludwig, there's a lot of people involved in this. It's like a whole like content thing. Would you get intoxicated to the point where you're literally going up making people uncomfortable? Would you actually do this? Because like obviously it's fun, right? Obviously, you know, you're having fun, whatever. But like, god damn, control yourself, please. What is going on here? Oh my god, yeah, that is that is not good. That's actually so weird. Okay, understandably, so people are apparently a bit upset. Actually, I'm gonna pause this real quick. For the editor watching this, I just need to quickly redo my camera. My camera battery just ran out. Hold on. I'll be 2 seconds. Just need to fix my camera. And then we'll get on to this video here. Alright, 1 second. Get in! God damn it! Oh, for God's sake, let me chuck this in full screen. Hold on. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Okay. So here we have this video right here. This might explain it in a bit more detail, because this is the first time I've ever heard of this, right? So let's have a look.
In recent news, Twitch streamer Mango sparked backlash after an event last night on stream where Mango was constantly humping Maya, Extra Emily, Sinner, and everyone else after being told to stop.
I don't know if he knows them. Like, is this something that is this something between friends? I don't know. Like.
And then it got extremely uncomfortable for the streamers, and multiple clips getting shared over on Twitter and LSF. After the situation on Ludwig's Reddit, people started calling for Ludwig to address the situation in the following post.
I say this as a woman who is a fan of Ludwig and watched most of last night's event. Mang0 constantly humping Maya, Extra Emily, Sinner, and everyone else.
So this is Ludwig's response, I think.
Stop already got extremely uncomfortable and worrisome. The whole event was fun and the vibes were good, except for Mang0. I got worried for Emily at one point when he was being aggressive. I feel like a lot of people weighing in are dudes who are just seeing as funny and harmless. Not all, but some. However, as a woman watching, I found it really uncomfortable. It's a no-win situation for the women he was harassing. They can't actually react if it makes them uncomfortable because it'll
Oh, wait, no,
drama.
this isn't Ludwig, so this is a random girl. Okay.
Or people will accuse them of not taking a joke, especially since it was being live streamed. So they have to let Mang0 harass them repeatedly. Now, it's perfectly possible that Maya, Sinner, and Emily weren't bothered by it, but it doesn't actually matter because they were put in a situation, whether it bothered them or not, they couldn't even say so, and had no choice or ability to stop it. Mang0's behavior can't be given a pass. None of this is okay.
And a lot of people are sitting here saying, oh, you know, he was drunk, he was intoxicated, like, you know. But the thing is, that's not an excuse. Like, you have to be able to control yourself. If you're old enough to drink, if you're old enough to put yourself in that state, you should be old enough to know whether being in that state is right for you, whether you can actually control yourself. And if you can't control yourself, don't drink. It's as simple as that. Like, there's some people that I know, and I'm not going to point anyone out, but there's some people that I know that will drink and be absolutely fine, and they'll be totally cool. In fact, sometimes they're even better when they're drunk, as weird as that is to say. But then there's also a lot of people when they drink, turn into absolute a-holes, start wrecking stuff, start, like, destroying things, and it's just like, it's like you're a good person when you're not drinking, but you shouldn't be drinking, because when you do, you turn into an absolute douchebag. I feel like this is the kind of person Mango is. These are the kind of vibes I'm getting.
The guy just
He just turns into an absolute weirdo.
You wonder how much it would take to cross the line. As the streams ended, I found myself hoping Mang Zero wasn't left alone with any of them. Let me also say, other than Mang Zero, the event was fun, and it seemed like everyone had a good time. I appreciate Ludwig and QT. I've been watching Master Baker too, putting on great events like this. I hope Mang Zero is not part of any of them in the future. I am not saying Ludwig needs to address this immediately. I just mean in general, and I may not necessarily mean publicly, but behind the scenes, he needs to. And again, Mangzo should not be involved in anything going forward.
After the situation, Mango responded to last night's event in the following tweet.
Hate waking up and seeing I was a drunk dumber. Don't like using the drunk excuse because it's childish, but in the moment,
So this is
I
his
think everyone is
response,
as drunk
okay.
as me, and that's usually not the case. I will privately apologize to anyone I made uncomfortable and hope I'm forgiven.
Okay, so don't like using the drunk excuse, blah blah blah, because it's childish in the moment. Everyone think. I mean, look, it's fair enough. Hate waking up and seeing I was dumb. Honestly, it's bad. But what else can you do realistically? Because you're not. Because, like, he doesn't need to apologize to the viewers. This isn't a thing where he's, like, messed around with the viewers or whatever. It is a thing where he just needs to go and apologize to everyone that he annoyed while he was drunk. And I'm sure a lot of people have probably had a similar thing where they might have been drinking. They might have, like, I don't know, drunk text someone, done something stupid. Probably not to this level where Mango is literally going around kind of... I don't want to use the word harassing, but, like, just messing around with women. Yeah, I mean, if he apologizes privately and it gets solved, then fine, but apparently, as we're about to see later, Ludwig apparently, says that Mango's no longer invited to a bunch of other events. We'll get to that soon.
Apologize to anyone I made uncomfortable and hope I'm forgiven. The funny alcoholic friend is all funny memes and jokes until you're actually around them for a full night of them being an alcoholic. I don't know, man. I get drunk a lot, and I've never humped the back of two women's heads while they are visibly uncomfortable. Assaulting someone's personal space seems like it's a pretty easy thing to not do LOL drunk or not. Kinda speaks to a deeper issue there. You're not a teenager, dude. You clearly can't handle your alcohol, so either figure out a way to stop drinking.
That's what
or
I'm
don't go to
saying.
these events.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like some people just shouldn't drink. Some people just shouldn't drink. Mango seems like the type of person to me, just from those clips there, that just shouldn't at all.
Fuzzly deals with a drunken Mango.
Not again! Jussie, don't say it, wait till next stream.
Oh my god. Look, hang on, sorry, my face cam is in the way. Let me replay that.
Jussie,
Look at
don't say it, wait till
him.
next stream. Imagine. Imagine. It's nothing crazy.
I mean, it could be fun, but it's like,
It's really nothing
he's a mess. Even just the thought of being drunk on stream and being an absolute slob, I just couldn't see myself doing that in public. It's like, I'll have a drink and have fun, you know, whatever, in private, like, I don't know, just with my friends or whatever, but on stream with, like, thousands of people watching? Nah, I couldn't be doing that. Cannot be doing that.
All I got stuck in a time loop. Blah, blah, blah. Today was fun.
Like, doing it in the public like this is crazy. Hold on, sorry.
Are you still streaming? Bitch, I'm just here talking in a time loop.
You're still live?
Yes. Did you win?
How come we never get off our phones?
Bitch, I know. It's cause...
Why are people streaming this in the first place, though, by the way? If there's alcohol involved, I feel like cameras should be down. I don't know why they're streaming it in the first place.
17K.
Okay, everything besides this one is bad. LOL Elam is there, and I think someone else, Stans, is also on the ground next to them. This one seems like genuinely play fighting, whether you'll want to hear that at all. The other ones are absolutely weird-ass shez, and he deserves flack for.
XQC learns about the lawsuit against Denims and then has a sudden realization.
Wait, why are we talking about... No, hold on. Okay, I think that's it. I think they're just talking about another topic now. Alright, let's move on. So there's a couple tweets. Here we go. So Dexerto says, Smash Bros. Pro Mango is under fire for harassing multiple women, blah, blah, blah. Ludwig says Mango's is no longer invited to any of his events, making several people uncomfortable. Did Ludwig actually respond? Mango says he's going to reevaluate, blah, blah, blah. Where did Ludwig say this? Hold on. Ludwig spoke... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ludwig spoke out here. So this is where... watch on next. Here we go. Right, so this is the clip where Ludwig apparently addresses it. So let's have a look.
So I feel really bad about that. And, you know, I reached out to anyone who I felt might have felt uncomfortable and talked to them. But also, and I already told Mango this, I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul Moves events.
Damn.
Because, like, you know, it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like, the whole point of an event is, like, it's a fun thing to do, have a good-ass time. And if somebody appearing jeopardizes somebody else having a good time, that just can't be a thing.
He actually looks genuinely distraught by this. Like, are they, like, really good friends, Mango and Ludwig? Because it seems like he's very
like,
distraught.
Broader implications. I'm only worried about my team, my events, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't speak for the Melee community. I'm not like championing any other action. I'm
Okay, well, it seems like he's genuinely heard about
so
this.
I feel really
wouldn't do this same thing for Hassan. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything about that. But yeah, so apparently Mango, I mean, look, the response from Mango is pretty decent, I feel like. I mean, he went on, he's like, look, obviously I don't want to use the drunk excuse. You know, I'm hurt by what I did, so I privately apologize. And Ludwig's saying, look, you're not coming anymore. So hey, that's basically what it seems like's going on there. Yeah. That's the Ludwig thing right there. That's basically done. Unless there's anything else, I feel like that kind of shows everything. Can we talk about how Broly bodies everyone? What is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. So those are the two videos. Again, they'll be uploaded. Hey, this is 2 days in a row, by the way. Everyone watch it. Bro, this is 2 days streaming in a row. I know, so basically what's going to happen for those that weren't here yesterday, I'm literally going to be streaming every single day for 30 days. I'm going to get 2 YouTube videos out of every stream. So basically, I'm going to go and stream, record 2 videos, and I'm going to get my editor to turn them into videos. So you guys are going to get a lot of Glider Guide live content. So yeah, stick around. I appreciate you all jumping on stream. I'm going to head out now. I got to eat breakfast. It's like 11 o'clock, so